Hello, everyone. Tom Davis, Red 4 Reviews, and this is my final after video for Prairie Fire. This is mainly encompassing the rifle. So I did one at the end of day 2, and I mentioned Scott Miller, and had kind of looked him up. I would just like to say it was an honor to meet him. Uh, look him up, look his bio up. His general retired now, Scott Miller. Um, yeah, and if you ever happen to see this video, it was an absolute honor to meet you, sir, and truly welcome home, brother. Okay, that being said, Prairie Fire up front, would I attend again? Yes, I would. The and I would suggest with rifle, you get a lot out of 2 day, but much more with 4 day. I think in the first 2 days, I might have missed some, so the ammo count was maybe 300. And I mean, you truly don't need to burn a whole lot of rounds to get the training effect. But we go to shoot, right? But those first 2 days, it was pretty solid. Um, didn't shoot anything until after lunch and went into zeroing the rifle. Before that, some range procedures, um, and worked through tactical reloads, emergency reloads, and some malfunctions. And then talked about the trigger stuff on there too. So zeroed, and then went through a compensation drill, and then the low and the high ready. Like I said, then day 2 went into some alternate stuff, plot kneeling, standing, nothing out of the weird there, out of the normal there. So, but yeah, it was all solid, and definitely some different stuff that I picked up there that I think will go into my daily practice. Day 3 and day 4 is where the round count went up. All said and done, 4 days. I was right at 850 rounds. I was a little conservative with my ammo just because I was running a 308, so it's a little bit pricier to run that. But so some of the other guys burned through it a little bit more, probably upwards of 1200. But like I said, for me, yeah, I was right at 850. Yeah, solid drills. There's movement in there, and yeah, pretty much you're gonna learn normal stuff. Nothing weird doing there. And in fact, a little more. Um, yeah, it's I mean pretty mainstream stuff. So atmosphere was great. The guys are the instructors are very professional, very much wanting to be there. You could tell with the way they conducted themselves. So a solid experience. They are doing their official grand opening September 23rd, I was told. So that is something I'm gonna try and set up to attend. In addition to some other classes there, like I said up front, I would do that again. And it turns out I'm planning to be out that way in September already. So why not? Definitely worth the time, especially if you're on the west side of the country. Solid choice to go and get trained. They are still working through kind of the curriculum and the setup. Any front sight members out there watching this, just understand they are trying to work with the legacy members as they're calling them. But on the outside, I haven't read through the bankruptcy buyout, but in my opinion, they really don't owe us anything as being members. But they are, like I said, they're working through it, and as an organization, they are keeping us in mind, which I think is pretty solid. But and they are going April 10th. They're changing their daily fee, and it's for whatever course you get into. And that's again as of me sitting here and my information last week when I talked to them. But April 10th goes to $250 a day that's just full meal deal, whatever classes you jump in on. So, but again, understand they are still sorting and sifting through this changeover from front sight, the front sight that was there, and those legacy members. So I would say give them a chance, and when you get there, don't make the comparison. Just this is Prairie Fire. It is different. It is different. Uh, and that was a lot of the instruction was you'll notice a change. You'll know, yeah, don't care about what front sight did. Just I would I would think it's not my deal to do, but just run with what you got. And then as the trainee showing up, it's a different school. So go in there with an open mind, pen and paper, take some notes because they give some pretty good drills. And the point of going to training is for them to to you to be under the watchful eye of a competent instructor, and all those guys are, and then to take that home and practice it. That is the again with the deal here. Well regulated means trained and proficient, which is how we should be. So I said overall, yeah, it was good. I think I mean it'll be interesting to to kind of see the way ahead and how they do it. So uh, yeah, more to follow. I will have another one coming up. I have training this weekend, so that video will be out shortly too. So Tom Davis, Red 4 Reviews, and it is your duty to be well regulated.